Hi friends, welcome to my derivatives page. I am Scott Walters. I am a math teacher at Westfield High School and I teach calculus. And so this is my project for my master's degree. So I want to just introduce you guys basically to the web page for a little bit of time, make sure you understand what's going on with it. So as you can see in the very first page, this is going to be broken down to 3 sections. You guys can see the sections right here. And so I'm going to talk about those in a little bit of time. This is basically teaching derivatives. So do you know how to do them? Section 1 is basic derivatives. Section 2 is more extensions on those derivatives. And then section 3 will be the real life applications. So I'm going to go and break down the website a little bit for you guys here. As you guys navigate through the whole page, you guys can see, what the objective of the multimedia project is. Basically, we want to make sure that you know how to calculate basically any kind of derivative in AB calculus, and I'm going to do some extensions with BC calculus with polars, parametrics, and optimization. So there's a little bit of BC thrown in here as well. A little bit about myself as you can scroll through here and see it, and then we can get started. So as soon as you want to, you get started with the first topic. Here's our bottom part. The end game is what we're going to end up having you do at the very end, and then the feedback. So I'll talk about all that in a little bit of time. So at the very top of the page, you guys will see the parts right here. So this is actually part 1, and as you guys can see, it's basically teaching you how to do polynomial derivatives, trigonometric derivatives, and then exponential and logarithmic derivatives. I'm just going to look on one page. One thing about this web page is that it's very structured for every single thing that you do. So you're always going to go to a concept, and then you're going to get the introduction. So this is going to be basically the objective of the page. So for the very first one, polynomial derivatives, you're going to be introduced to, okay, what are you actually going to be taught? So this is the most basic of basic stuff. Polynomials, you're going to learn the power rule, the product rule, the quotient rule, and the chain rule. Then what will be presented to you on every single page is going to be the guided notes. And so this is what I teach my students. This is the notes that I do for my kids. So you can see that this will be lesson 4 of what I consider when I teach my students. And then I always give you guys the answer keys as well. So you can see the problems and then the answer keys. And then right below the guided notes are going to be the tutorials. So if you're doing this on your own, you can actually go and watch these videos. These are on YouTube. These are my videos. And they actually correlate to these guided notes that you see right here. And then after that, my favorite thing is every single concept that you guys have will have a fun activity that I have developed for you guys. So the very first one is going to be find the bingo. It's the derivatives and polynomials. I did take something that we have used in calculus before and I've tweaked it for my own self. So this is the first activity. And then when you guys go to find the bingo key, that's going to be on the page. And I'll go ahead and click this for you. So on the page here, you will see the key to it right here. It actually is also in the practice time. So every single one of these, as you guys see, the very bottom practice time, that's going to be where all the keys to the activities are. And so we can go back to now, once you're done with that one, to the trigonometric derivatives. And then as you guys will see that the page is laid out exactly like before. I do add a little couple of things to this. So memorizing the derivatives. So what's the derivative of sine? It's going to be positive cosine of x. And then we go through the guided notes again. Again, I give you guys, this is my lesson 15 and then the notes for that. And then here are all the videos. I actually forgot to tell you in the first one, it tells you what's on the videos. So you guys can kind of see what you want to know. And then it goes to an activity. And in this case, it's going to be a quizzes. I will change this because obviously July the 11th has now passed. We're on the 21st, so I will fix that. And then you can go into the quizzes thing. This also tells you just kind of the progress of what you've done. It doesn't actually move, so it's just telling you as you're going through the process, you've done about 15% of it, if you've done everything up to that page. And then it goes right to the very next page. And then it's the same old stuff, right? So I'm not going to bore you. Here's the introduction, the guided notes, here's all the videos, all the stuff for it, and then the activity, in this case being a really cool maze that I've created. And then you can go to the practice time, which is next. So this is after you've done the first 3 parts for topic 1, these 3 derivatives. And like I told you before, this is actually a video that now talks about this page a lot more. So I've already done that, so I'm not going to talk about it very much here at all. But then you actually have now put it all together. So this page, the secret code phrase, that is actually going to be the first thing that you can do that you will be able to see if you've understood the material pretty well. And then once you've done that, same old story, guys. I'm not going to continue on with this. Then we go to part 2. If you just click on the derivative extension page, it actually tells you the introduction, and this also does it for the first one right here. If you just click on how to perform derivatives, it'll give you the same stuff. So section number 2, here talks about all the stuff you're going to be learning from this, and then it goes to the page that you want to do. So maybe you want to go to the theorems with derivatives page. And so then you go over here to that and you start looking at all the fun stuff. But again, you see the same thing, the introduction, the guided notes, all the videos, and then here comes the activity. In this case here, it's just a nice Google form. So all of this is done for you guys. And then the practice times, every time you go to a practice time, you'll see that I've created a little video for you to kind of talk more about that. And then in the final understanding, I have also created a video for you guys that talks about that. So hopefully that's all I need to tell you for this one, but welcome. I hope that this page is very helpful for you all, and I look forward to helping you guys out. So have a great day, and thank you so much. Good luck. Have fun.